Statsproblems.com was used to create this tutorial, which can help use the binomial distribution to calculate the probability of outcomes at or above a value. Let's begin by selecting one of the 25 example problems. The question appears in the blue box. Proportion of a success for one trial, p, is 0.3. Number of trials, n, is 50. What proportion of outcomes will be a score of 11 or more? Let's step through the solution by clicking on the Next Step button. In Step 1, we calculate the lower real limit. A score of 11 represents the range of real values between the lower real limit of 10.5 and the upper real limit of 11.5. In Step 2, we calculate the z-score of the lower real limit. Use the normal approximation of the binomial distribution. N is 50, p is 0.3, q equals 1 minus p equals 1 minus 0.3 equals 0.7. The z-score of the lower real limit equals lower real limit minus n times p divided by the square root of n times p times q. With these data, equals 10.5 minus 50 times 0.3 divided by the square root of 50 times 0.3 times 0.7, which works out to 10.5 minus 15 divided by the square root of 10.5, which works out to negative 4.5 divided by 3.24, which works out to negative 1.389. Our table uses z-scores with 0.05 between entries, so we round the z-score of negative 1.389 to negative 1.4. In Step 3, we find the area above the z-score. To find the area, we use Table 1, finding areas under the normal curve, above and below z. We click on the entry for z equals negative 1.40, which highlights in green the area of 0.919, which is the area above the z-score of negative 1.40. We close this window to return to the analysis, which shows the lookup table with the area 0.919 highlighted. With the proportion of a success for one trial of 0.3 and the number of trials equal to 50, the proportion of outcomes that will have a score of 11 or more is 0.919. In addition to the 25 example problems, we can work step by step through an unlimited number of new problems using the Generate button. The Edit Data button can help us create problems with customized input. Instructors can use this function to create problems with complete solutions to use on exams, in class, or for homework. For printed output, we can print the question. Or we can print the question with the complete solution. The free website has statistical analyses in all of the most common areas in statistics. Statsproblems.com also has a mobile version so you can access the site from anywhere. For help with statistical concepts, HelpMeWithStats.com is a free website that has more than 70 tutorials, as videos, or as self-paced slideshows. In addition, HelpMeWithStats.com gives you free access to a comprehensive stats textbook with more than 685 review questions. Thanks for watching. If you find these resources valuable, please share Statsproblems.com and HelpMeWithStats.com with your friends and instructors.